All the brilliant people working on the same thing at the same time in the same space on the same computer. Told by Woody Zool, he's the founder of mob programming. A typical mob programming session has a driver. Very important role and not so important role as well. Important because the person has to type. Not important because the person doesn't have to think. Why does the driver doesn't have to think? So when the driver is thinking, he's either discarding the navigator or maybe taking in his opinion and also taking in the mob's opinion by himself. If that happens, driver may go to wrong path. Then who will correct the driver? That's where the navigator comes into picture. So navigator is the one who's telling the driver what to write. The driver only has to listen to the navigator. A good code should pass from someone else's mind into someone else's hand. Navigator needs to be that person who's taking the call on behalf of the entire mob. Navigator has to get some consensus from the mob and then tell it to the driver, and driver only has to listen to the navigator. Then comes the mob. The mob has to discuss ideas, discard ideas, come to consensus very quickly. And that's how the flow happens. From the mob to the navigator driver, then the driver comes to the mob, the facilitator, Sutradhar. The only job of the facilitator is to push the mob in forward direction to optimize for the flow. Giving hints, not even giving the solutions, but maybe try this and try doing this. This is what facilitator should be doing. Then we have the rotation. So how this happens is everyone gets 4 minutes. We can shift that based on the dynamics of the group. But the driver gets 4 minutes, the navigator gets 4 minutes, and after 4 minutes, the driver joins the mob. One of the mob becomes the navigator, and the navigator becomes the driver. That's how the rotation keeps on happening.